All right. RMCT 5
Five?
quarterfinals between Saggitares taking
Why you
on
suddenly sound
Lithium.
like a slightly buzzed Southern gentleman?
We're on Rain Eater, which sounds like a James Bond movie title, but I guarantee you
Oh,
it's not.
Rain Eater again. Lovely, lovely font there. Rain Eater, which is ironic because the map is like this deserty,
Well,
Egyptian
maybe it
sort
fits
of
in because the desert itself eats the rain.
eats the rain. I know, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Had a great tour of the map earlier, so very very happy. Unfortunately, we did not get to have Zarpal here, the map maker, for the tour. He ended up having to be at work at the time we were going to do it, so we still had Brunt Force, who was awesome to give us a quick look at this. So those of you who missed it, sucks to be you. You should have stuck around after the last match, and we're going to be getting sumo going soon.
I have no
This
idea
is
what's in this map. So completely off in my
we
head.
shall
It's
find.
fortunately quite an easy map to pick up. It's not
Yeah,
really confusing,
Mm-hmm.
so
It
that
is
helps.
really, really sort of old school in the straight up directions. There were some maps that were well, really. I know I said earlier, I'm not trying to be mean against Shipwrecked. It was just that one is one of those ones, kind of like
You can get turned
Twisted Desert.
around
That
really
yeah,
easily.
that you can get
Yeah.
turned around and figure out. Wait, where is the entrance to this?
I
Oh,
can
wait, which
understand for
world?
Twisted Desert because literally,
Yeah, I know it was all twisty.
the map's designed to turn you around.
Exactly, and look at everything a little bit different. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But really, all the entrances to all the dungeons are fairly obvious and laid
Mm-hmm.
out. There is a third wool shared dungeon, which could be
Always fun.
very
Always
interesting.
fun.
Yes, which just to point out is fully bedrock. There is no skipping. You have to crawl through that maze, and there are several options and ways and directions to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! Anyone who says sorry, they are rap battling right now. Okay. Wow.
I'm
Streamers
actually going to go
ready.
and listen to that right now, to be
I
honest.
was just gonna say that's so tempting. Okay, streamers are ready.
All right, we got Into the Void and a Floppy Fish
Floppy
facing off.
fish, 3, 2, 1.
That was a hard
Oh.
call.
I was gonna
Oh,
say.
That was a hard call. I was gonna say Into the Void, but then I kind of stumbled because he stuttered there, and I'm like, oh. And then I'm glad I didn't call it because he lost.
Yeah,
so
you were
yeah, they've
right every
chosen
time
left.
too. Okay. We do have Sagittaries versus Lithium, and really, really going to be interesting. Sagittaries, of course, taking orange there,
Yeah, and
which
this is
means we've
nice
got
because
green for
it's gonna be
Lithium.
a double OCTC matchup
Yeah,
here.
that's what I thought was so interesting. Is well,
Hmm.
you kind of have different, two totally different teams in what they've done, but really they are at the heart OCTC, kind of
Hmm.
players. So
In terms of
going to be
actual
good.
experience in our Race for Wool matches, though, I think Sagittarius has the experience probably. Half their team participated in that Yogscast tournament last year as well, so they've got a lot of exposure to a lot of maps and general good practices kind of thing.
Yeah, and of course, floppy fish I know from a long time ago with the Hunger Games, Hungercraft
Mm.
matches and stuff. So yeah, there's some really experienced players, and we're gonna have to see what all they do. Nobody's quite readied up yet, and of course, because this is a brand new map to RMCT5, we're all gonna have some twists and turns and surprises. I'm sure.
Hmm.
It,
If there's
it
any new
ref-
tech, these guys will be the first to show it off.
yeah, there you go.
Anything that might be, say, even 1.7 related. Uh, they've
I mean, this map has only, I think it's been in one throwdown.
mm,
Yeah,
That's the only time it's been seen in any kind of public play.
mm.
right,
So
right.
it's all new in a sense.
Which is awesome, to get to experience something new and interesting. And I do like, there was a lot of different kind of nods and reminiscing as we looked at the map in my own head, just sort of, this sort of feels like this or this sort of feels like that. Overall, Vex kept coming to my mind, over and over. And it was just like, just direct fire feel, you just sort of how it was, straight, straight up and down. The PVE dungeon is definitely punishing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what was it called? The Shrine of Madness or something like that.
Yes.
Krat, you are not joined to a team, buddy. Not sure if that is holding folks up or what. Everybody looks good. Floppy Fish going, huh. I want to say Borg. When I first saw him, I was like a little skunkish, but I want to say Borg. Anyway.
I'm calling it. I think Krat is in the toilet right now.
I didn't want to say it, but I
She's
was
not
thinking
on team.
somebody
Watch
made
out!
a
Watch
potty
out!
run.
He's stationary.
Beware of commentator's curse.
Somebody needs to go potty. You know, it's very, very common when you get right here and it's like, oh, and you know
I
the
might be
teams
here
they
for
were
2
together.
hours.
I know, you realize that last bit. Oh, it's now or never. It's now or never, and it's really interesting too because like this particular match, the teams were together in a chat, just sort of talking about the map and strategizing and you know talking with anyone else before about, you know, making sure all the rules are clarified and all the different stuff. So it's interesting to see everybody. Oh, he's moving. He's moving.
Yes. He's back. I hope he washed his hands.
Yeah. So say, well, at least he didn't take the laptop with him. I actually, one of my team members, I believe, I'm not going to say any names in case I'm wrong, but I believe one of my team members practiced with us, and at one point we heard a toilet flush, and we're like, are you kidding me? And he's like, what? No, it wasn't me. It totally wasn't. We're like, did you just take your laptop to the bathroom? Oh, my
I
goodness,
may or may
do
not
that.
have my entire room is a bath. No.
All right. Yes, he is joined. We should see some readies and get going. It's really, really going to be a good one. This is our last match of the night. We did have one earlier, and there's one more to finish up the entire quarterfinals. So that's tomorrow night at 7. Looks like both teams are ready. Good here?
All right. Shout out to that axe.
There we go. Countdown. This is a much longer drop than we had earlier.
Oh yeah. It does give them opportunities to try to catch the little edge of the water if they want to try, but if they miss, it's a long fall down.
Down they go.
Where everybody goes.
Oh wow, many of the teams landed. Uplum actually hit the vines
I
brilliantly.
was gonna say, was that Vine?
Yeah,
I'm pretty
hit
sure
the
I
vine,
caught
and he's
yeah.
grabbed the clutch shot, which, you know, it's like a skill shot in pinball. You land a clutch shot, you'll be able to grab the clutch shot bow.
And Ender Pearling immediately got that first Ender Pearl and has just hopped far down the lane.
Yeah.
Uplum, very nicely done.
Must have practiced that drop quite a bit, I imagine.
There are 2 Ender Pearls on this map. One of them is early on like that and up in the tree. Ooh, is that cannoning here already? And one of them is more mid-range.
Both of them would be incredibly vital to hit that third wall really, really quick and allow you to perhaps seal it in from the inside. Saggitares had a lot of experience actually with a shared middle lane. I believe it was the map that you made, honey, that they were playing on, where there was a tower in that shared lane in the middle, and there was just lava flowing, and it was just a big, big fight to see who can be inside. Uplum straight up, just go in, hits the water, makes the drop.
Floppy Fish
Very
went down
nice.
for that lockdown chest, is it called? I forgot the name of it. Just down below spawn. But was taken out by a combination of Silverfish and Into the Void from the other side. He's back now to get his items.
There is a ton. It's worth putting out. There are an absolute ton of spawners on this map, particularly silverfish. And there's some yumping silverfish right there. There are a ton of spawners for silverfish and for spiders, some of which are strength potioned up spiders in this little transition area at the top, and of course everything down low.
Now, Stevie J is in the resources room already, grabbing those iron blocks, and no one else seems to be giving any pressure here.
K-Dragon and Shadow Blades have moved forward, taking out spawners, and it's still shooting across. Actually, not moved forward. They're still kind of in this front area. We have a bit of a bridge on one
Uplum
side.
is in the black wool box now.
Very
That was
nice.
Very, very speedy. Bust right through. Gonna pick it up, and he's gonna turn around, and I'm out of here. See you
So,
later,
yeah.
bros.
Notice he did not stay around to try to lock this out. They want to get
He
their
doesn't
wool
have
out.
good enough gear to stick around. Ooh, wow, witch on his tail. He does manage to get away from it and block off.
Yeah, we were really curious if they. Oh, I'm hearing bangs again. If they were going to stay here as part of a strategy. But the most important thing is to get your wool out first. Got some cannon going on,
Yeah,
Yes.
going for that lava sources.
and taking out a TNT cannon supply. You can see
Yes,
that
that's quite a critical chest that's been taken out there. That's
that
a good
was a
supply
very
of TNT.
good chest. Yeah. Uplum is working his way back out.
And Stevie has just moved across and doing an identical cannon on the other side to take out that potions chest too.
It looks like his strategy to get out, he's going to pillar up. I knew it. He's got the other ender pearl, and he's out. Very
Oh, wow.
nicely done. I
No,
suspected
but there's
he might
Matt.
have
Matt's
that.
right here. Matt's right here. Does see him coming back up.
Shooting like crazy,
But there's
so-
wool being dropped. There's wool being dropped, so they're fine. Doesn't matter if he gets knocked out at this point.
Not only is their wool dropped, but that wool is dropped clearly in view to say, hey,
Oh,
yeah,
and there goes Uplum.
we
But
got
they're,
it.
yeah, they've got it, and it's in water. But they are on the surface.
They
There's
only
three
have
pieces.
a few. What, 3?
Let's see. He's
Yeah.
carrying. He dropped. Yeah, he placed exactly 3. So you could cannon all 3 of them. But Mats is actually
Speaking
going
of
for
cannons,
something
he
down here
is
for the
shooting.
diamond. That diamond blocks down here.
There are 4 diamond blocks.
2 of
Getting
them are
those are
gone.
significant. So
Now,
he's using the cannon from above, just clear them.
Speaking of cannons also, Stevie is still here in the resources area. He's modified his cannon now to fire higher and has taken out the iron room, or the upper iron room anyway. So he's doing a lot of damage there on the other side. All those cannon resources gone, the potion gear is gone, and the iron and lapis room too.
We
Into
really
void.
suspected that earlier.
Into void right now for Lithium, trying to make it downstairs to those diamond blocks. Booking it really, really fast, trying to get there.
Hello, who are you and what are you doing? We are digging right along. This is Floppy Fish. Floppy Fish is digging right along the bedrock, trying to get their own diamond blocks. It looks like. All right, so that's the other side, trying to get what they can safely. Beds are placed. Hello, cows. Beds are placed, but of course it's not even night. They're just trying to go ahead and get established. Supplies are not an issue on this map. There's tons of supplies and tons of chests.
I wonder if there is a member of Saggitares in third, because I see torches leading into it.
Matsu,
Oh, here you go.
yeah, Matt is out here. Matsuzen is out here. Now you can see the chain he's got. There's a full set of chain armor, one on a chest on one side and one on the other. Looks like he's grabbed one. There's
Yeah.
Uplum trying to get his stuff.
Yeah, Uplum's got
Stevie J
the
building
whole back.
another cannon in the resources area. It's going to take out the iron blocks in the other side, and that'll be all the iron resources gone. There they go.
All right, get theirs and deny the other. All right, and
Yeah.
we've seen Blackwool out right off the bat.
Yeah, Into Void, who was going for these diamond blocks, did get taken out by mobs, so he's going to make the long journey back and try again. And he was quite down in there, so I don't know if he'll be able to get again. I see somebody running for a second here over on Lithium's side. That's Into Void, actually. Now he's swapping to do this. No, actually, there's a separate area. That
All right, so Lithium has Blackwall. However, Sagittarius is working on Blackwall. And Floppy Fish is working on just getting all the supplies he possibly can.
And critically, I think
Oh.
Sagittarius is building up a good kind of gear advantage here.
Yes, but the question is if depends on how fast Lithium is grabbing their wool right now, whether that's going to matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
K-Dragon is down here where there's been all these explosions and the lava's updated. He looked like he was coming out to try to get what he could. All right, it looks like that black wool is secured into a double chest. Into the Void still working his way. Whoa.
I think Into the Void is kind of pain looping this a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot of mobs here.
Floppy Fish having just a bad time on the other side as well. He's kind of boxed in.
Now-
Huge amount of mobs, way more on their side, in fact.
Where Into the Void is actually going for is he's going down for their diamonds.
Yes.
But there are only the 2 blocks left. But again, that's better than no blocks.
Oh, yeah.
But he's got a lot of fighting to do to get half the reward of what there should be. All right, Uplum, looks like you are starting the first wool. Not seeing anybody on the other side. So Uplum has ran third. He is now running second. There's water over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Dropping down. He is just blitzing through. Was that a ladder catch? No, he just fell. You can see there's the when they poured the water over here, they updated some of the lava into obsidian. To not even have to deal with that. Very interesting.
Stevie J has come out of resources now. He's got an enchanting table. He's got a ton of TNT. He's got all those iron blocks. He has a lot of good gear right now. Looks like he might set up a base in one of these houses in the village area.
Floppy seems to just sort of be hanging out, trying to get himself recovered. Lot of silverfish popping around everywhere. Is that a smiley face? Yeah, we have a smiley face sign. You know what? Why not?
Stevie J is just dropping off all the good gear in a chest at the start of the water area, just above second right now.
K-Dragon
And an enchanting
again,
table.
hanging out in the resources, just trying to get whatever they actually have left. And the Void still working on their diamonds.
Yeah. No, somebody has spotted him, and
And he's close.
Yes, but there is also counter sniping going. It's Krat. And taking out the runner, and then the sniper was taken out. So Krat got the kill that he needed. Then he went down himself. But Uplum has been reset. Didn't get his bed set, so he's gonna have to make the run back from original spawn.
Yeah.
Quickly grabbing some wood along the way.
He was quite close to the wall there as well.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how Matt's doing. Where is he?
Matchison is at wool.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess you got him. I don't think I have
just
TP.
happened to.
I don't have TP
No, I just happened
privileges.
to go with the feather and got to him. He is breaking in right now. He did take the time to break a few ladders at the top.
Interesting. I mean, they have to have seen the other guy running with the wool, or assume that they've had it. But I guess he's doing it just in case they might have lost some.
Is blocking it off the entry. Gonna go ahead and make sure. You know what? He's gonna at least hear if somebody is coming up after him. You know, protect himself. It's kind of a protect your six thing. He's crafting. He's putting fences down. Okay. What is your plan to get out of here, Matsuzen?
Steve's got this nice little bridge now across the water area. That should definitely help his side move much faster.
Okay, so he dropped. He got
He
into
took
the
the
green
wool out
lane.
of the wrong
He
wool
took
box.
the wool out of the wrong. I'm like, wait a second here. He took the wool out of the wrong wool box. Oh, had to go into hits. That's why the drop off put back. Okay, and he is staying here for a second and seeing if anybody else is around. All shifty.
He is concerned because he did see somebody come back, but he doesn't know if head counts accounted for.
Looks like Shadowblade is over here at first, shooting like crazy, trying to stop.
I would really like to see Saggitares cannon these ladders right now, because they know Uplum is going to be trying to make this run for first. I want to see them blow up the ladders and make his run pretty much impossible without some extra gear.
Shadowblade is making himself a nice little area here that he's hollowed out for a sniper den, and he's really kind of got Krat locked down here. He actually blocked up and was just trying to regen a bit. Into the Void is still working his way down. For those diamonds, you can see them though. They are in sight. He's got a bunch of witches in his face.
So Uplum's back at first again. I'm gonna make the run. There's a bunch of mobs in his way. Oops. Oh, I thought that was him that fell out, not you.
I got there.
Yeah, Shadowblades is keeping an eye for Krat, and then indeed Krat is
he's
right
got
here.
a nice sniper nest.
Does Krat have a bed set somewhere here? Doesn't seem like it.
Uplum has such a short little distance to go, but he can be really
But there's a
messed
lot
up
of mobs
so
here
easily.
that's gonna stop him. So it's
There
gonna
are.
make Krat's job a little bit easier, but Krat has already been sniped away, so he's gonna have to hide.
Yeah, and Krat doesn't have a bed right now.
He's pretty much just ignoring any incoming sniping. Just, you know what? I'm going to take out these mobs. We're going to get in the wool. We're this close.
Oh, that's
Shots
a lot
like
of damage.
crazy. Oh, He's good. He's good.
Oh,
There
Krat
goes
is
Krat.
down. Yeah, and
Oh,
that's
Uplum
clear.
not taking the easy damage right there at the end, and matches in with his wool dropped off. Uplum carrying green wool.
So we're seeing 2 wolves in hand now for Lithium.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2v1, right?
Yeah, they need to
Yeah.
take advantage of their gear advantage right now, which is not coming into play.
Yeah, but I mean,
They took time
gear
to.
might be relevant for second, because second is a rough wool to run
It
without
is.
much good stuff.
It
Did they ever get
definitely
those
is.
diamond blocks?
Let's take a look. Into Void was running it last I see. He's still
they
running
were
it right
in
now, but
view.
it looks like he's coming up. He's coming
The
back
blocks
up.
are still there.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
he's not made it down.
They are gone from Sagittarius side.
All right,
So-
so green wool entrance has been. Who was it that just came down here?
So I think Sagittarius got their diamonds out. Because...
Yeah, Floppy Fish is in diamond gear and he's running second right now.
All right, so they've got
Moving
it.
pretty swiftly, actually.
He's in second right now.
Excellent.
Yeah, he's pretty close to the wall at this point.
Nice.
Yeah, there he goes.
Wasting no time, just charging through.
Well, now Floppy was getting their diamond very carefully, kind of digging through the wall, as staying as far back as he could.
Just running that with speed 1 and
Look at
half
that.
diamond armor.
Blocked up, just like, no, you guys stay back. You guys stay back. And there it
Yeah.
is, brown wool.
And he's not even gonna bother to grab the diamond block. It looks like he could have blocked off, put a block on top to.
Katie
destroy the
Dragon
lava
is-
source.
Or K Dragon, wow, KD. K Dragon is over at the entrance to green, but it looks like he's more interested in shooting across the way. Stevie, again, just keeping his position, locking down as much as he can.
Floppy's running the gauntlet to get out again. He's just been poisoned by a cave spider. He might have a rougher time here.
Uplum got taken up by a zombie. I wonder if he.
There he goes.
I wonder if he. Yeah, he did. He dropped the wool. He hasn't been able to get it out yet, so he will have to make this run once again.
Okay, Matsusen is still at the. He's blocked off the top of this wall, and he is just chilling here. He hasn't gotten out with wool themselves.
Yeah, that might be a miscue there. I mean, he was the only one who spotted it, and then it's up to his judgment call whether the other team has third out or not.
Yeah, and he is in here, and he's guarding it like, come get it. You got to go through me.
Yeah, and the
But
thing
you
is
got to
that
get that wool out.
yeah, the thing is, and see, look, he took the time to block off all the water on his opponent's side, so they don't have an easy drop in as well. He didn't see any signs of people coming in and out, and that's because the ender pearls were used.
Right. So it's very possible that they just missed it. Stevie very quickly building a bit of a laddering. I'm assuming that this staircasing is going to be to get over here to the wool. I'm not sure why when they have the bridge right there. It's not a huge. You can even just climb up this vine.
In case anyone missed it, Floppy Fish did die on the way out of second, and there was no kind of pass around. All the gear that he had is sitting on the ground in there, so looks like he's gearing up in iron and heading back into second.
To
Floppy
recover it.
Fish also had mob troubles trying to get the second out there. He did.
Yeah,
go
that's
into-
what I was referring to.
Yeah, lava was just dropped from this stairway that was built right here to go across, just to kind of give them protection. I'm assuming to go back and forth across this area a little more safely.
Interesting.
Okay, Uplum is again running here.
Yep. Third time
Were
lucky.
they not? Yeah, I was gonna say they were not able to fully secure either.
Yeah, he encountered mob troubles on the way out, and he caught him pop right there.
Yep, right there. I was gonna say that was a splat.
Yeah, and I don't think I see Krat over here
He was at the
anymore.
beginning. I just saw him running back at the beginning.
I think
so. Still
I think
no
he
bed
probably
space.
assumed that they got it out, but I don't know if they know that they need to keep an eye on this still. There is somebody way up here over here. Just two people actually, way up over here, taking a look at stuff.
Oh, Uplum and the silverfish. There are so many silverfish spawners. Okay, Floppy is back out.
Yeah, he got hit by a cave spider and he had to come out to heal up.
I was gonna say I didn't actually feel like he got all the way there. Yeah, he's regening.
Smart move to not carry on when you've got hit by a cave spider.
Well, especially because they just geared up in the full iron, and their diamond is in there. They chose not to get the other diamond. Yeah, here's it. Lava still coming down. Looks like it's a bit of protection all the way down with their ladders to cover.
I think Matt's might be on the move now. I just saw him pick up the black wool once again. I think I saw him moving within the pyramid from a far distance away. He's
Yeah, I
gonna
did see him
have.
pick it up. Oh, into the void, cave spiders. Oh my
There he
goodness, it is
is.
such a mess down here.
Matt's booking it out now. He's gonna have quite a party waiting for him outside, but he does just run right
Krat's here.
through it.
Krat's
And
arrived as well. Not quite clear what his purpose was, but he's just heading
I
back
think he
now.
was just there in case Matt's went down. Now they're splitting up the wool to go back up.
Now, could that, like you said, it's a judgment call on Matsuson's part. That judgment call could really
Okay,
end
yeah,
up costing
yeah. I
them
think
a
he's
lot.
giving it. He's giving it to Krat to return back, and he's gonna go back inside and hold third.
Now,
Floppy Fish
that's
made it
what I
back.
expected.
Yeah. So
Floppy Fish. Go ahead, sorry.
yeah. I think basically Matt's is gonna be out of the rest of this match now.
And like you said, Martin, Floppy's recovered the brown wool again.
Hiding in the
Placing
corner right
some.
now. Uplam about to get first.
Again. Has he recovered his bits, or did his entities?
No.
there he goes.
I'm pretty sure he lost his entities before he could get here. I'm not seeing anything on him, and they're
Yeah.
certainly not here. There was no blocking up or locking down. Those spawners are still continuing to feed mobs down.
Yeah.
Now they
Krat
now have the
has-
Black Wolves safely inside their own lane.
Krat has the black wool,
Sagittarian.
yeah, up there now. He's dropped it off, not in the water though, surprisingly, but is gonna be bringing it back over as far as back as he can, actually. Wow.
Now, to be fair, I want to point out Floppy Fish picked up 12 and then 24. Does he have all of the brown wool on him right now? That makes me a little bit nervous.
He has 11 on him right now.
There is one left over in the actual room itself.
All right. Now, Matt Susan is probably going to be out of it the rest of the time. What they're doing now is what I kind of expected. Get your wool secure and then come back and try to lock it down. They obviously didn't quite catch that the black wool was in fact
I
out.
saw a couple of green names over second here.
Looks like Uplam never was able to set a proper bed spawn. He's still coming back from the beginning.
Yeah,
Floppy Fish is on the move again. Spamming brown wool everywhere as he goes.
I see
and he
that.
died once again in this big room full of monsters.
Oh,
at least he's got the entities saved.
yeah, but yeah, you can see all the brown. This is, wow, this is a scary room.
And of course his armor is now on a skeleton.
Oh dear.
Matsuson is actually not back in. He's pillaring right back up. Oh, the wood wasting. Looks like he's joining him. They may have looked over at some point and realized, hey, there is black wool across the way there.
Uplam just having another go at first again now.
Shadowblade's still in this initial iron armor and really is just shooting like crazy to kind of harass them as they go across.
Yeah, and that's probably why they erected this wall here.
Well, yeah, and the cobble is it's also protecting their run if they want to try to get a good portion of their first is protected here.
Into the Void is running second for Lithium, having a bit of a rough time though. He just got taken out. Didn't seem to have much in the way of gear though.
And that's because he's been taken out repeatedly here.
He's just pain looping at them.
He is. Yeah, he really is.
Their diamond blocks are still over here, so I guess Into Void has given up on this. They've lit all the way down here, so I don't understand. They've left these diamond... Did they... Wait, did they just light over here and then... No, they have to have seen it.
Well, is it possible because that they glanced it and didn't see the first two and assumed the whole thing was destroyed?
Well,
It's
if
maybe.
you lit these two, you're gonna see the blue.
Yeah,
Okay.
unless he didn't have a pickaxe or something stupid like that.
Oh,
but
you know what? It might
But
he didn't have
everything's
the
lit.
steel. He didn't have a steel pickaxe. I bet you it was probably
I
the case.
guess.
It makes
But
sense.
then
actually-
why bother lighting it up?
Well, I mean,
Well-
he was pain looping that area, and then
Yeah.
when they have the iron, they'll go back to get it. But
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna remember that.
But
Now,
I mean,
I've
they lost all their
seen-
iron supplies, so maybe that was the issue.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So now they can't even get the diamonds because they have no iron. There's got to be some
I guess
iron.
there must be ore somewhere.
Yeah, there's ores right
there's
here.
a couple of spots that there's ores, right?
Yeah.
Now we have seen teams, particularly the resource area, direct fire again comes to mind, where you drop down on the ladders and you run, where explosions happen and you get fooled into thinking, hey, everything is gone, and in fact it's not. But where he placed those torches, it should be visible. Oh my word! There has been so much creeper explosions into the void. It's exploded down to the bedrock exposure. This is
Yes.
just a big open pit that he actually had to take damage to come down into.
Floppy's
Spawner's
having a
still
rough
not lit
time
up.
still. Yeah, Floppy's over the other side. Similar kind of situation. He's in chainmail now.
Mats is all the way back out of third. He's
Yeah.
no longer looking at it anymore.
Yeah, it looked like he was just pillaring up too. I'm not sure if they decided don't bother or if they actually saw the other team had it, but yeah, that's been rectified.
There's several splats all over the place in this room.
I gotta
where
say,
Into Void
Floppy's
has left stuff.
Yeah, and Floppy's are probably gone. For his diamond armor and all that, I can't imagine it's still
Yeah.
there.
I don't think he
Well, if a
got
mob
the
picked
diamond
up
armor
the
back.
diamond armor, then he'll have to retrieve it from the mob.
Yeah, I think that's lost.
Oh.
Oh, Uplum's so close to first. One skeleton again took him out, knocked him off the side that time. Every time he gets close to first, there's like one skeleton left.
Okay, Floppy Fish has been joined by Steve. They are going. Oh, and he's lit up these spawners, and Steve is like, you know what? Let's go ahead and take a few of these out too. So they are now tag teaming this. Steve completely naked, but does have a bow and is just helping to clear the mobs.
Help to take
They
some of that
just
fire off.
need to make this push.
They haven't got first yet, though, have they?
No. But neither
Oh.
has Lithium.
But
Okay,
Lithium
I'm
is closer.
Right.
Yeah.
I am not seeing the brown wool in this splat, but there's obviously brown wool placed all the way around. So
Nope,
they're
they just grabbed
essentially
the brown.
here.
I see the brown wool bouncing around on the stairs.
They did. Okay.
I s-
Okay. So then he was able to pick it up earlier then.
I see the brown wool bouncing around on the stairs, so it's somewhere in here, in this room.
Okay.
Oh, there are brown wool blocks on the wall just
There
near
are.
over here.
Exactly. Exactly.
There are also entities on the ground still.
Yeah, they're bouncing around on the stairs, so it's really hard to figure out exactly where they are, because they got glitched around.
But they do exist. They do
Yes,
exist. But
they do
again,
exist
either
in this
way,
room.
there's more. Yeah. All right. Matsuzen is in his armor, in his chain. He is pacing back and forth, looking for somebody to shoot.
Oh, Steve's gonna go with
Going
the
for the
TNT
TNT.
route. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I was going to say,
And then they just eat and watch the world burn. Oh, and I think the entities that were here just despawned before they got here. But
yeah,
Floppy Fish,
they were there 10
Yeah.
seconds ago.
but Floppy's got the
gone.
one that he's left there. He is potioned up.
Vacating.
No, actually, that looks like hungered up. He's eating rotten flesh. And
Yeah,
Stevie was left for dead.
He's out with that one brown
Yeah, but
and
Floppy's got. Yeah, he's picked up 2 brown from a chest right now, and it's hauling.
yeah, I think that is wrong. I don't think he got anything from a chest, but he's got 1 in his inventory that he broke. No, he has 13. Okay. I'm kind of confused. He must have picked up the ones off
He
the ground
must
then.
have got those glitching ones. Yeah, off the ground.
Yeah, and I guess... No, he's
Floppy
got one.
is
I think you're
up.
looking at the wood planks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's only got
So,
Alright, so
yeah,
he
he only
does
got
just
that
have the
one off
one
the
that he
wall.
broke,
Yeah.
and they're happy to just try to get out of here and get this safed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that spruce wood looks so similar to brown
It
wool.
did. It did. It confused me a few times when I was looking at it.
Okay, neither team has placed anything in their victory monuments, which are kind of on top of the trees at the beginning here.
That's
Yeah.
about to change, though, I think.
But I was gonna say, but I see Floppy.
This lockdown slash counter snipe position by K Dragon is gonna be very hard to display. To displace. Excuse me, I had like a mid sneeze there.
Uplum's still running first.
Shadowblades has really just been continuing his pummeling of anybody he can get a hold of at this first section. I don't think he's actually left the drop down area, or if he has, he's coming right back. Kind of been,
Well, as
he's
soon as
leaving
you
now.
said that, he just like,
Yeah.
yep,
I'm like,
well-
fine.
fine.
Stevie J is also running first. He's about to die in lava, it looks like. He may survive.
Yeah, I think K Dragon called it out and got extra eyes here. That's why
Into the
Shadow
void looks
jumped
like
down
he's
there.
finally making. There's still this. There's still this right above you. Light it.
Oh,
Okay.
and it's also worth mentioning that Saggitares have got their first wall completely cobble curtained up. Well, not completely, but the majority of it.
Mostly, you're right. Into the void's making further progress down here. Looks like Uplum's with that green wall.
There is one wool on the monument. Floppy Fish placing the black.
All right, Uplum is working once again to get out of this. You know, this is, I don't even know, at least 6 times Uplum has been. Oh no!
Floppy died with the brown wool just now.
Uplum died with over the world with
Green wool.
the green wool.
Okay,
They've
but the
repeatedly
brown
come
wool,
back
the single
for.
brown wool has been retrieved by Krat. Krat is quickly trying to go through his inventory.
Oh,
Oh,
it's on the ground again.
Yeah, you could dig out this back block of the monument and place your block behind the monument, and it'll still count.
Absolutely.
So you can actually hide this. You don't
You
have
I
actually
to.
believe you
don't
can
want
actually
your
place it on the back
Yeah.
of the monument as
The
well.
brown, the
Yeah.
brown should be put into the water. And did anybody pick
Yeah.
up this one? Nobody picked up the brown wool
No,
that's in the
no,
water.
it's on the ground. Floppy has it
Okay.
now.
Flop is looking for it now. Yes.
I think Floppy said, "I want to get geared first before I want to pick this up."
Okay,
You
so
want to just
black
place
wool's
that
placed.
brown somewhere really quite safe right now.
Yeah, I would
Yes,
say
that's
just
the
dig a
only
hole,
one.
dig a hole into this water, and just shove it into the water and let the water guard it.
Now, I'm not sure what happened with Uplum. I want to say he was shot off the world by a skeleton, but he did go over after finally recovering, after at least 6 times of getting back there and back there and back there, that green wall. So once again, he has to go back.
Krat
He's
making
running
a
it
run
now.
for first again. He is now behind the cobble curtain, protecting himself.
Now, worth mentioning, Upland was carrying 9 green wool when he died, so there is plenty left at the moment.
Oh, anyone has corrected me. He actually ran off the world. I didn't want to say it because that's what it looked like he did. I'm like, I don't know exactly what happened. I'm going to go with he must have been shot off the world. But he was making the run right across this initial area and just over the edge.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Crack
that's
dying.
not good.
Crack going up in flames there. They are struggling with that lava.
Yeah,
Upland is-
the lava looks like it's faded away. Steve got the block place, and Krat just inadvertently walked into it just before it disappeared.
Oh.
Upland is close again.
Now, brown wool is placed somewhere. Tell me, yes, you guys were talking about the brown wool.
Yes,
that...
brown wool was put somewhere, that's for sure. Either I don't know. Floppy still, I think Floppy still has it in his inventory. Yes, he's got one right in his inventory.
Okay, so it's on him, not placed. So the last thing we want to see is Floppy go over the world.
Yeah.
I Upland once again
That
with the
seems
green
so
wool.
unnecessary risky. Unnecessary
Place
Yeah.
risky.
it somewhere in the water,
In
anywhere.
the water would be fine.
Pour
I
it
mean,
into the
there-
void.
It's not like it's the last wool on the map. They would just have to rerun that again.
Yeah.
He's
Has
placing
placed,
it. Oh,
has placed.
he placed
Okay.
it like 1 block away from the void. That was so dangerous.
Alright,
Into
Silverfish
the void is
spawner
finally
taken.
making progress.
Silverfish spawner finally taken out.
He is also choosing to just get rid of all the spawners and stop
Floppy
kind of coming back
placing
and
the
forth.
brown. Hello. Okay.
There it goes.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you.
Floppy's placed the brown on the monument now. If I guess they're feeling like they're gonna get this first wool. They
Uplum
are...
has just taken a crap ton of half slabs from the green wool room.
I think they're not
He
too
needs
concerned about
blocks.
cannons, so I guess it's safe to put it on the monument because they know they've taken out the majority
Right,
of the
but
team's
you're basically also
TNT
signaling
resource.
that, hey, you guys better try to lock us down on first now.
Right, because they are showing their hand a bit. They are showing
Mm-hmm.
their hand a bit, and Shadowblades is clearly going to see
K-Dragon,
it.
though, abandoning his sniper spot. Nope, actually changed his mind, coming back. Shadowblades and K-Dragon now in their sniper areas to try to
And-
lock down this first.
Into the Void, who had made some good progress, taken out again. But there's still the spawners are gone, lights are placed. You know, it is possible to get quicker, but he's already right back here. You have to have a bed somewhere nearby, baby.
Floppy has gotten good progress right now on first. There is a bed there. I would like to see him set it back there, but he just ran right past the Silverfish area.
It's the whole team. I mean, Krat and Stevie were both running first as well. They are just focusing everything on first now.
Oh, no, the spiders. Okay, we talked about the spider spawners that are under here. At the Victory Monument, there's spider spawners right there, and they are just giving Stevie a hell of a time. He splatted up
Floppy,
here
just
on the
break the ladders,
monument.
dude. Don't try to parkour the ladders, please. It's
He's
ma-
just trying to get his stuff back, and it's not working.
Floppy, just take the easy route, buddy. Nope, because I'm gonna
So
parkour.
what you talking about?
Have a parkour
What you
pro.
talking about?
Parkour. Hi. Nope, and now he's back down again. There you go. Okay.
Oh my goodness, I'm gonna refrain from that. Don't impress me much. So, you don't have to. You don't have to be a showman. You just get it. Oh.
Oh, and as soon
Not
as he
dead,
pops
not
out,
dead.
and he's down.
Into the void,
Shadowblades.
getting another death just now.
I can't believe at this stage of the game how many people are coming back from the very beginning drop down. That is taking so much time. to go back
I
from the
bet
beginning
you
drop
any of their
downs.
beds that were set further back, they probably broke them because they don't want to go back
Right.
to third right now.
Right, but then reset them. Reset them somewhere, people.
It is nighttime, so they do have the opportunity.
It's perfect.
Yeah, especially Floppy Fish, who ran right
Went
past the
past
bed.
it, exactly.
I mean, there were the
Exactly.
silverfish that made it very less appealing. I saw a name over here. Who's that? I think it might be Stevie.
Oh, no. All right, Upland's going back up the water here at the beginning.
It's Stevie.
He's carrying that green wool.
Looking to place, I'm assuming. Krat
Stevie
is
just
working.
showing his name, so they're looking up for him. Yep, there he goes again.
Taken out.
Yep. Yeah, both Shadow and K-Dragon right now in the sniper area that were set up by K-Dragon earlier, much earlier in this game. They need to have somebody countering them, but both their
Krat-
beds are set so close by that you need something else. Either
Well,
Well,
Good
as we
green.
expected, there's Greenwell placed. We have two. Okay, we have Floppy Fish working with, like you said earlier, we have everybody just trying to focus on this first wall. Floppy Fish is now joined.
Nobody's watching over their wool right now too, so there's an opportunity.
Perfect
to try to get
opportunity,
rid of
yeah.
them. It seems like Saggitares might be thinking about the long game here and going
And of
for
course,
the tiebreak.
Uplam has picked up that black wool. He may be looking at trying to get that placed on the monument as well. Like, yeah, we can do that too. We will see, because he is going backwards. We just saw him break it. He's coming back. I suspect we're about to have that place. There it is. Place on the backside, right?
Yeah, that should have been the way
Yep.
that Sagittarius should have done it. I feel like they didn't need to have revealed their wool like this.
All right, so we got green and black on the Victory Monument, and we got brown and black on the Victory
First
Monument.
versus
One wall.
second, and I feel like currently Lithium has a better position with their lockdown on first. But
But
without
it's hard to
gear,
see Lithium getting second. That's the
yeah,
thing. that
without
concerns me
gear,
now.
that second
Without
wall.
gear. Oh, Matsuzen is getting a cannon down. It's like it's already got a little bit of a dent here.
Yep. So they're gonna try to break out this cover that they have. They're not gonna get the bed, but they will expose the snipers, which will make it easier for the guys upstairs to take them out.
Yeah, and Shadowblades and K-Dragon. K-Dragon's been chilling over here for quite a bit. This has been a good
This is
sniper den for
K-Dragon's
them.
job in Race Roll right here. Just
This is
be there.
a little short there.
He doesn't have a lot of TNT. He has like 15 left. In fact, he's moved on now.
They're just gonna
All
rebuild
right.
it. I got a sand block done. My wall
Yeah,
is done.
I saw that. You commented right as I popped there. I'm like, yep, I'm good.
All I needed was this one sand block.
It's
Don't
all
ask.
good. Okay, now Uplam is working once again on this wall that he basically was killed over and over and over.
So
no,
close
Into
to
the
a
Void
cannon
was
kill
killed
right
over
there.
and over and over. But
Fish,
Uplam has joined him. It's like, we're going to make progress.
Fish, what are you doing, buddy?
Oh no! And Krat going into the Void lane. Okay, into the Void and Uplam, they're blowing up. They are just blowing their way through. Oh my goodness! Wow.
If anybody has
That's
a lava
a lot
bucket,
of TNT.
if there's anybody who has a lava bucket on Sagittarius side, they should probably extend this stone curtain over. It's much easier than trying to blast your opponent
Yeah.
out of the way. There's a lot
There
of
it
lava
goes.
sources to grab, I think.
Oh, there's gonna be a big bang! Holy mama!
There might
Yes!
be one over here. I don't know. They might have sealed off all the ones that they had over here now.
Okay, that was a huge TNT explosion, opening up this
Oh, no,
dungeon
there's a
like
lava source
crazy,
right
taking
here.
out spawners. They're making a push. Uplam taken out by a skeleton. Into the Void is still in action, though. Oh, Creighton?
Oh my
back at the
gosh, all
beginning.
these silverfish
Yeah.
completely ripping apart the cover from Lithium side.
Oh!
And Shadowblaze
There
just
it
going,
is.
hey
Death
buddy,
round.
help me please.
Lithium have all three.
Yes!
I feel like now, actually, they're getting a bit panicky, Sagittarius, and just running first carelessly.
So many silverfish. Did you see how they got this? They busted this open with this huge TNT, made a blitz for it. Uplam was helping Into the Void, and he came in here. Uplam did die, but Into the Void got his hands on that wall. There's still a big mess here, but they really did a quick work of opening this up and clearing it. Try to swim in lava to escape a skeleton. Yeah, that's not gonna work out for you, baby.
It was a nice TNT drop. The initial TNT would hurt the other one, boost the other ones into the room. But Into Void's gonna have to try to get out of this room. I don't think he's gonna do it. Nope.
Yeah, he just dropped that wall while dying.
Yep, he is right there. All the stuff, and this room is not very pretty to look at.
No, it is not. Very, very exposed.
This lava flow in here actually is going to help him a little bit, though, because it's going to light up the room and disable some of these spawners.
Exactly. And they pop some spawners with that
Void has
initial
his
big
bed
explosion.
set very, very close by. He's going to just run in and grab it, and, just dodges the lava. Brings it a little bit closer. Oh, so close, so close.
Oh, got the brown wool, dropped it again, dying,
and that
killed by a
wool
witch.
is so close to lava, and
Yes.
18 as well, so there's not a lot
but
left.
I think his next run, if he has some more blocks, he'll be able to make it out. As long as he gets some blocks, or if he can get blocks in his hotbar when he drops into this mess, he can get back out. These witches not going to be able to slow him down enough.
I don't know. He's having a rough time getting in at all right now with the silverfish and the water.
Oh, man.
I don't know where his bed was set, because I saw him get in here really fast last time.
Yeah, it's actually here in the right above all that water. Right above all that water and that water's kind of protecting from mobs coming up.
Into Void just booking it.
Wow. Oh,
Picked it up
again, he
got
picked him
some
up.
blocks. No, can't place blocks. Everybody's in his feet. They're like, guys, come on, please. And again,
Dropped
the
when
wool
dying.
1 block away from the lava.
Yeah, he keeps picking it up and dropping it, picking it up and dropping it. Oh my.
1 hour left. Sagittaries now, if they manage to hold for this 1 hour, they will win by the tiebreak as long as they're.
I want to point out, Sagittaries Floppy Fish is down at resources. He is getting coal and iron. He is down at resources. They are looking to do some kind of gear up.
Or if they're using the iron to get another bucket. Would be kind of
man.
cool. There is a lava source along the way down into first that is pretty easy to grab.
All right, once again, Into the Voids picked him up. And
Once again,
Cave
he's dead.
Spider. You know what? Eventually, every mob is going to have killed you, and then you could be good. You can be good.
Into Void has managed to throw down 1 block here, so that block is going to be safe, even if the entities go down.
Looks like we have this first wall that's behind that curtain being worked on again as well. It's like 2 enemies are playing each other. Wow, gee, isn't that interesting how that worked?
Into Void just pain looping into this room. But I feel like the last couple attempts, he's actually brought the wool further away from his goal. I think he wanted to make a little loop run past this area and then recover some health and then make another pass back the other way.
Yeah, not quite working out that way. Okay, who do we have down here? Steve is working his way through the resources, checking all the different chests, grabbing what he can. Now they already did a pretty decent job over here of gathering what they wanted, but he's back. He's like, no, let's clean it up.
Floppy and Krat making another dash for green, sorry. Krat taken out by K-Dragon.
Uplum and Into the Void look like they are together, swapping out some gear, perhaps going to tag team this once again.
Doesn't look like anybody's coming down anymore. Into Void still dealing with the zombie that's just blocking his face from getting through.
All right, Floppy Fish is behind the cobble, is again slowly working through this.
Yeah, Uplum also having trouble with the same.
Even if you can get past K-Dragon and Shadow Bats, he still has to contend with the mobs as well.
Yeah, the other thing that I want to see Sagittarius do during this section is maybe shift.
Yes, that would be a nice idea.
Yeah, every time they've come here when they're making this the upside down U bend, they're just straight up revealing exactly where they are, giving them plenty of warning to get themselves set up.
But here comes the cobble curtain now.
Yes,
It looks like Stevie up here placing the lava, extending that cobble curtain along.
Point out that Into the Void fell from a high place, felt killed by a zombie. They're back looking at resources as well. Everybody is just looking to... Oh, there it is.
well,
The
let's
lava
see.
y'all were talking about.
Has anybody gotten those diamond blocks yet for Lithium? No?
Uplum is just getting camped at his
Ouch.
bed. Look at this.
I was gonna say.
He's respawning in this bed,
I
and there's nothing he can do.
Oh, this
Oh,
silverfish.
no.
Break the bed, break the bed.
I'm reminded of the zombies on Arcane Realms.
Thank you. I was just gonna say, anybody reminded of the zombie pigmen here? Racked up 97. No, it went over 100. That's how we knew it did.
I would break the bed if that was the instance. I would just destroy my own
Yeah,
bed and
well,
just respawn
actually-
somewhere
Yes.
else.
He had Uplum actually has time to do that. The way his position is at the particular zombie pigman spawner, there was no time to even do that. It was just a rinse, repeat. All right, you can hear all this cobble updating.
All right, two
We are
people
looking at
from
running
Lithium
this.
running second once more. They know
Yep.
there's one. Oh, there goes one. Oh, into. And up
Honestly, even though they really tried to rout out, Lithium here with the snipers, then they open them, they expose them, and we kind of joked about the sand, but they're still here. They're still doing their jobs. Like, yeah, so not bothered. We're still gonna fuss, but there's not much they can do to shoot through a cobble curtain.
Wow,
Just
this path to get into this room is so ridiculous now. And the entities are still here, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to. I don't know if they're gonna be here much longer. There is that just
creepering.
yeah. This one
Sloppy
brown
and
will,
Krat.
this one brown will, because of the way it's placed down in the place, it's actually worse for them to try to grab this brown will, try to break it and grab it and run. I don't know. if they're
Floppy
gonna be able
Fish
to get
is
up there.
really close now to getting to green. He's behind the forming cobble curtain.
Yes.
And not far away from the wool. He's going to be safe now. The cobble has gone down below his level.
Okay, Into the Void has finally made it out of his bed, and he is sprinting like mad back to where he needs to be.
Now, I mean, this
Picked
cobble
at the
curtain
brown
was
wall.
pretty clearly coming. I don't see anybody trying to stop them from setting it before.
Oh, and just as he was momentarily exposed there, he got shot by K.
Got shot by K-Dragon. I saw that.
There's
okay,
a little bit of openness. Go ahead, sorry.
Into the Void has recovered the brown wool entities again. There are still several spawners that are going here. He is walled up, and there are cave spiders and witches and zombies, oh my, waiting for him to come out. Who's Pain Loop? Well, Pain Loop faster.
Well, at this point, I feel that
Oh!
nope, Into Void went down. I heard some sizzle. I heard
I
some
still
Yeah.
feel
sizzle.
like this is a really hard game to call.
No, I think Sagittarius is in a better
Nope,
position
nope.
now.
Yeah, brown
They
wool is all the way
probably
over
are.
here.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought it might have burned,
Yeah.
but it's all the way over there.
There is, even if they can get the wool for Lithium at this point, it's gonna be very hard to get it back out. Just based on how things are laid out right now, very difficult.
Well,
to get
yeah,
this wool out.
and with that cobble curtain, although they did tag Floppy instantly when he became visible, there is still so much protection.
Right, but if they get some armor
Yeah.
for him to grab this,
Yeah,
done.
he exactly. That's what I mean. He's got
Or
so much
two
protection
people,
behind
or
the
two people
cobble.
just to run. Get CV and him to
But
go.
they've been running it with two people the whole time.
No,
It's
They
like Krat
have.
and Floppy.
Stevie stopped to make the curtain.
Yeah, so Stevie can go in too.
Yeah. They can
Right,
easily
let
back
somebody
in
grab
shoot
Lazarus.
at first and then go.
I mean, where is the last of their people? What else are they doing? Because there's nobody locking down this. Well, actually, there is some surface fire. Actually, forgive me. There were some people up here shooting people.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
has been
Matt
a
Susan's coming
constant
back.
up top.
He is in the chainmail, so he may be coming too. Both Matt and Stevie are both in chainmail.
Yeah. If 3 people run or even 2 people run on first, I think Sagittarius should be able to grab this. Whereas on the flip side, Lithium really needs to get those 2 diamond blocks. I think with those 2 diamond blocks, they might be able to get this wool, but I don't think at this point, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Well, there's still kind of that question of, you were so close. Yeah, did it just get forgotten about at this point, out of sight, out of mind? Exactly what it kind of feels like.
Crack collecting wood at
Yeah.
spawn right now.
I think Into Void had gotten the wool, sealed himself there, and died behind there, and now the wool is behind there, and now he tried to break this wool and try to get it, and breaking this wool just takes way too long.
Yeah.
And it's right next to this witch spawner, which is dark enough to spawn 1,000,000 witches.
So there's
Oh,
only
yeah.
the one wool entity left
No,
here
no,
right
there's
now.
some behind here. I just saw. Oh, it is Uplum. Uplum is in here. He's still alive.
Okay.
And Uplum's got a
Alright.
bow, and he's healed up, and he's gonna try to pull some mobs away.
I gotta tell you, everywhere I look, there is wood being wagged. That people are just gathering whatever
Uplum's
resources.
down.
Potion to the face.
Again.
which is magic. Was not expecting that damage potion. Into Void coming
Wow.
in. A lot of mobs were taken out though. He does have the easy way out. Got poison on his way out, but most of the mobs are gone. He's placed it further away now. I think they actually might have to secure. Uplum is going to grab this.
Matsusen has got,
Oh, no.
he is
Poison spider.
enchanting. They have an enchanting table tucked into the water here, and he is enchanting to move forward.
Sagittarius doesn't have that much time now. Uplum's got the one
Okay,
brown
okay.
wool.
Into the void's moving.
Yeah, into the void.
K-Dragon
Might be a little
has
pass off
its-
here.
Floppy Features here. K-Dragon has his sights so intent that on this one spot where he comes out into the open,
Yeah.
making it really hard for Floppy to get up that
Into the
ladder.
wool is going back now. Wow, I am
Oh.
so impressed.
More lava now
Pain
flowing.
loop.
Looks
That
like
was
they're
finally
clutch
trying-
of
work.
clutch.
Yeah, the pain loop finally paid off for them. And Into Void's coming back out with this one wool. They've only got
Wow.
this one.
And Stevie is trying to flow some more lava so they can complete this cobble curtain.
Yeah, now they don't. I don't know if they have much time to get this. They are almost out with this wool. They need to. If they don't notice this, and I don't think they're gonna notice this at all.
I gotta say, I am utterly impressed right now. This has been
Mats
such
is up
a
here
hard...
watching. Mats is up here watching. He's gonna
He's
see
out.
some people coming out. He's gonna fire some shots off. Got
Oh,
one kill.
oh! The wool is in the water. The wool is in the water.
Yeah, Uplum's here now. Uplum has to go in the
He's
water though. That
looking-
is not a favorable position. Mats
He's looking. They're looking. Drop down. Grab it. They're all
Mats
looking. It
doesn't
is in
have that
there.
many arrows. Mats only got a few more, unless he's got
Uplum's
a
recovered it. Uplum has recovered
infinity
it.
bow. He does
Well, he
not
was
have
just enchanting.
Mats is out of ammo, and
Uplum has it.
yeah, Uplum is running, booking hard. They need somebody to stop them now. Stevie's over here. He's got a bow. Steve
The
Then
lava is-
only the single brown wool. The single brown
Uplum
wool.
is being very, very cautious with this wool.
That lava is
Stevie's-
creeping down to Floppy Future's
He's
location.
past
He
it.
will
Into the voids. Picked it up again.
into the void has it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they have to go back to try to do this denial. Stevie not really in a good position right now.
What's up with Floppy Fish though?
Floppy is moving now. The lava has come to cover his
Into
location.
Void is
He
now
is on
making the
his way.
cross to the bridge. He is over the bridge. And
They're so close. Oh, this is gonna be a victory run.
he needs blocks though. Uplum's got some blocks. He's getting shot a little bit.
And
Oh
there
my
goes
goodness.
Floppy.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's it.
No, 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 no. You don't want to put the brown wool to stack, honey. You don't want to see.
He needs more blocks. He needs more blocks. Not close enough.
No, he's like, will it work? Will it work? No. He's like, you know
Nobody
what? I know
is
I can
here.
catch this
Nobody is here
fly.
to do this. Stevie is too busy making the cobble.
Oh,
Uplum and Floppy are just two left hands right now. Stevie
Uplum
actually
is
got
taken
shot.
out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Stevie got rid of one of them.
Quickly getting blocks. Quickly getting blocks. Oh my goodness. The only brown wool. If he gets shot over the world right now.
No one on the other side even has a bow, I guess.
Into the Void has picked up 4 brown wool from a chest.
Here it is.
That's only the
that's
one,
the
though. That's
placement
only
right
the
there.
one.
Yeah.
That's there it is. There it is.
Wow.
Wow, what a game.
Well, just as we were saying, you know what? I don't know that they're going to be able to this pain loop with
Yes.
all these mobs, and they
It was
just
great
balls
teamwork
to the
there.
walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just tag teamed that and knocked it home.
Mm-hmm.
So impressive.
Yeah, and what ended up being the case was Uplum hid inside a wall and then popped his head out, drew all the mobs away from the entrance, and Into Void could come in, grab the wool, and just get out of there. And then he just basically, they did a laterals all the way back between the two of them. Just pick it up, drop it back about 5 blocks, and then die. Break it, pick it up, drop about 5 blocks back, and then die. And they just did that over and over
but
again.
a control. They know they're going to die. They're working with it back and forth.
Yeah,
The whole
and every single time they
controlled
place
pain
it
loop.
down so there's no pressure to run and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, so incredible. Okay, it looks like we've got Krat and Into the Void joining us.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Hello.
So, hi.
Hi. Yeah, there you go.
Everyone's being so quiet.
I know.
Yeah.
that match.
Yeah.
That came in.
Crazy match. I mean, it was a nail biter all the way to the end. We didn't know who was going to actually be able to pull that off.
Yeah, the tables kept turning.
Yeah.
At one point, it was favoring one side, and then the tables turned, and it was favoring the other side, and it just kept going back and forth. At any point, did it feel like to you guys that it might be a full round, and you would have to go to tiebreak?
Well, I personally don't even know how the tiebreak mechanic works, so I wasn't really thinking about that.
There's no tiebreak there. It's just whoever places the wool in the monument first.
Right.
I believe that's called a tiebreak.
Yes.
So that would have favoured Saggitares. That would have been Saggitares winning because they had 2 on the monument first, I believe.
Yes.
Oh,
That is correct.
What was the match?
What was the match time? How much time was left in the match?
If you do a match info, I can tell you.
Probably 50-something minutes?
47.
Okay.
So there's still plenty of time left.
To be perfectly honest, I feel like the main thing that was the problem was I was pretty much useless that game. I hadn't practiced at all, and I literally made no good plays for my team. I think Steve did a really good job. I think you guys rushing third was a little unexpected. Well, actually, it was expected, but really I should have been there to help out Matt, which was again my fault.
But the Ender Pearled, and we're there so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, did you guys notice that they already got that wool before Matt got there?
We noticed that they got to the wall. We didn't know if they'd placed safeties or not. Because we shot out a guy who's at the wall.
Yeah,
okay.
Place 3.
Yeah, he placed 3 into the water as he was running and was getting shot before he got shot out of the world.
And those were the safeties that were taken?
Yeah.
Yes, they came back for them.
They grabbed one of them. There's still 2 more in the water.
Oh, we still had 2 diamond blocks left.
Yes.
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 Why did you not get those?
We imagine you guys probably didn't have a steel pick when you got down there and just forgot it afterwards.
Basically, my goal was to use the iron pick from the little 1/2 thing at the beginning to go mine those. Except I did absolutely terrible in the PvE, and it was really bad. And I saw Kraut cannoning up top, and I assumed either that's going to hit all the diamonds because he figured out a cannon that did that, or that's going to hit front 2.
I don't think I ever cannon did.
It was Mats who said
Really?
the
Yeah,
cannon.
it was Matt.
Oh, it was Matt Susan? I thought that was Gratane. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you watch back a feedback of me playing, I did not do a single positive thing for my team this entire game. Not even in a self-deprecating way. It was actually pretty fucking funny.
I mean, were you just what do I?
No, I've been out this whole week. This is so basically all I did for this map was kind of fuck around trying to break third wall because that was what I found interesting. And then Matt was like, "You should probably learn a route," and I was like, "Nah, it'll be easy."
Yeah.
The good old don't bother practicing method.
No, but
we have a problem, as in I can hardly ever get my team on until about the last day to practice. So 95% of the practicing we did was today. It was pretty.